put to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense will get the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two? Quarterbacks in action here today. And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. And that's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side now. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Leaves it with the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Utes in the hurry up. To the air on second down. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And this one splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. Breaks the tackle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. LSU trying to convert a 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it, fired complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Utes moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll send the back in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Floats it out in space. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Utes will punt this one away. They'll Booted into the night sky for the first time. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. The give on the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Utes headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
That's a fumble on the play. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted to.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Utes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Give to the single back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. They went right back to him, and This time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
On the third play of the drive, third down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Might be looking to run. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Utes are in the hurry-up. They're going to go to the air on third and short. They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. No huddle here for the offense. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged out of the air. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Utes! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. They send the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. They'll go back to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. LSU right back to the line. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown LSU. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Sometimes you'll see defenses, they'll get aggressive and sit near the sticks and give up a bigger play on 3rd and medium. But this is really good defense. Nice job staying disciplined, staying back. They take a deep shot down the field. They're ready for it, and they force the 4th down.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They try to pop a run on the draw. On his feet at the 40. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
And the Utes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Give to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in cover.
He unleashes a long one. He caught it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah! Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
He's got an open man. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch it. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Calls his own number. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Utes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the right side. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And here comes the punt team.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Utes will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun to give, looking for room.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back.
Oh, he's got some space.
front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 36 over Arkansas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A strike downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Utes want to crank the tempo. From the gun on third down. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle. You got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Now they'll run the draw.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Utes racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's going for it all. And it's hauled in at the 10. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Utes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The give to the back. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Villa.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
He's loose at the 15. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on.
Found a seam on the left. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got enough for the first down and wants more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big games.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Great job by the back on the option.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The deficit is large. Hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Soft spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Buying some time as he moves left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll get set the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. They'll run it. Touchdown, Tiger! And the pummeling has started.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he puts through the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. And here's the third interception of the night. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout